Hey there, I hope you're enjoying the Steam Next Fest this year. I know I am. There's lots of cool new games to find every day. Well, except for this one, if I'm being honest. Because I did play earlier version of the demo in December, but I'm going to revisit this. This is Deck of Hounds. If you ever wondered what Ghostmaster would look like if it was a deck builder and also half a tower defense, then look no further. Alright, welcome to Deck of Haunts. You play as a haunted house that consumes humans entering its domain. Keep the humans away from your heart. Play your cards on humans, kill them or drive them insane to steal their essence. Build rooms with essence to expand your strength and gain bonuses. During the night, you play cards from your deck to damage health or drain sanity of humans. You got your cards here. Here we have the action cost. Here's what you can target it on, and the effect. You can pet the cat. 10 out of 10, perfect game. And here you see the indicator that next turn this human is gonna move to this room. And we have to keep them from reaching here to the heart room. If they reach, that's going to take away one half and scare them, so they're going to try running away, which is actually not good for us. Now you can either damage their sanity or their health, and you're getting essence for either one. But once you deplete their sanity, you can also kill them, so that will give you double the amount of essence per human. It's something to keep in mind. So now you're moving here, and you're gonna move to this guest room over here. I can use Chilling Code to add tension. Tension multiplies the next drain effect. Tension has 3 tiers, double, triple, or 5 times damage, that all get consumed the next time that human gets drained. It also gets reduced by 1 after 2 turns of not gaining any tension. So you use tension to do a bigger hit. You see this base drain 2 with 2 tension turns into 4 damage. And I'm actually gonna leave it here. Because I was waiting for this setup. You see, I'm gonna damage health once. I'm gonna deplete their sanity. Okay, that immediately won the tutorial, but normally you would have multiple humans, and thus it would give you time to act on each one. At the end of every night you can choose from a selection of cards to permanently add to your deck. Or you have the option to skip. Let's see, compel. You can target any human and an adjacent room to force them to go there. It's a really good control tool. Let's see, consume. Drained 1. If sanity is less than 4, it instantly kills. Cursed Flesh, 3 health damage, 2 sanity damage. But the target has to be alone in the room. You would need to combine that with a card like this to make sure they are alone. Collapsing spaces, you can use it on an occupied room to make all humans move to adjacent rooms. But it's random, so scattering them is not always the best option. Let's go with consume for now. Maybe there's a way. During the day, you construct rooms and change your layout. Build common rooms so humans will take more turns to reach your heart. Placing room tiles of the same type next to each other will merge them in a single room. The further away from your heart, the more expensive rooms become to sustain nightly. You need to sustain yourself to keep yourself manifested in this world. The further away you build from your heart, the more humans you need to sustain your rooms. Sustaining is done through paying essence at the start of the next night. During that night you need to drive humans insane, kill and consume them to gather more essence to sustain yourself. Not gathering enough essence during the night will damage your heart. Okay, so right now the heart itself has a sustain of 10, and this living room has a sustain of 5. These two don't have any, and your entrance room doesn't have any. So this is just enough with the 20 we have to survive one night. And we can put down one of these. Got a living room, a kitchen, or a bell tower, which also spawns a witch that roams and increases tension. Let's see. I think red means you cannot add to the room, and yellow means you can expand it later. Let's see. See if I try to put a living room here. That has a sustain of 15 because it's very far from the heart. And over here that turns into 0 sustain. This is 5 because it's a little further. And then it turns into 0 again. I can't really see how the game calculates this. But let's put a living room over here. That would possibly give an extra side area for them to go through. Oh, I see. This already was a living room. That's why the upkeep was 0, because I just added to it. Well now, no matter. I can't just keep building this way and circle around. So I could add a kitchen to make it bigger. Or build a new one for 10 sustain. That would actually put me down in the negative with essence. Except for something like this maybe. Little extra side passage. Okay, I can place the bell tower right next to the heart for no cost. The bell tower does work better if it's surrounded by other rooms. For now, let's put it here. Here. Little extra way to go through. Now we're going to need get 20 essence for us to continue. To win, you need to survive a certain number of nights. That is outright here. You lose when the health of your heart runs out. You lose health when a human enters your heart room, or when your essence is below 0 at the end of a night. Essence is harvested from dead or insane humans. You need essence to build new rooms and sustain yourself nightly. So we survived one day. Here we are on the second. Got 2 humans over here. They're going to move into the living room. Let's start with the chilling code here. Now I can hit you for 4 damage. Yeah, I could move them to a random room. But since there's only one door, they would just go here. So it's not really worth it. Okay, and now they're going to move to different rooms here, you see. I do have enough damage to kill Chris right away. The problem with that is that it would leave a corpse, and any human that sees a corpse will immediately get scared and try to run away. And generally, you're not really supposed to let humans leave. So I'm just gonna hit you a little bit. And then hit you for something bigger. That's good enough for now. Okay, the witch moved into here. You see, Mitsuko got affected with the witch's curse. Tension tier counts as 1 tier higher. So I don't even need to put any tension here to make it count as double. Where are you going to move? You're gonna move towards the bell tower. That's very nice. Okay, now I can hit you with a double strength drain. And as you can see, the witch's curse is an ongoing effect, so it increases tension without consuming it with attacks. The only downside is that you cannot tell the witch where to go. Okay, but now you are in range for the consume here. And you see that actually gave us much higher essence. The regular depleting one of these gets you 20, and harvesting gave extra 50. And now this corpse is gonna stay here, but you're not gonna see it because you're going here. And next turn you're going to try going to the heart room, but we can't have that. So let's do this. We got 2 humans turned insane and 1 human harvested. We are now at 90 essence, which will sustain us for a while. Now let's see what card we can add. There's Shifting Thread. Use it on a solo human, add 3 tension, so that's a 5 times multiplier. Remove all tension from humans in adjacent rooms. This is good for when you want to burst down one particular human. Killing Spree. Use it on solo human. Deal 2 damage. If lethal, you gain 2 action points and draw 2. This sounds nice. Whole Echo. Use it on any human. Drain 1 3 times. So this pairs up very nicely with tension, because this 1 gets multiplied. And Cursed Flesh. On a solo human. 3 health damage and 2 sanity damage. Out of all these, let's go with this one. At the beginning of the day phase, you can purchase room tile cards with essence. Purchased cards get added to your hand, and you can play them after you're done shopping. Press this button to reroll the shop in exchange for essence. So it would take 10 essence. You can upgrade basic rooms by playing a room upgrade card on them. Look at the number on the card target. You need to target a room with at least that many tiles. Here, 4 tiled room. These rooms are more expensive to sustain. You see, these basic rooms have a sustain cost of 10, and the phobia room has a 40. Let's see, what do I want? I do want to move a room. It's gonna take 10 essence. I have enough to play with, so I don't mind. And I actually can pay a little extra for an L-shaped guest room. And maybe 1 more guest room. This is free, so I might as well just grab it. Now this looks good. If I were to go to the build menu, this is how we look. Yeah, let's see. can move this guest room to somewhere else. That would leave a larger path for them to take. Or I could move the bell tower somewhere closer, like around here. It would increase its sustain, but I have enough essence for now. This is a rather large security risk, I feel like, at this point. So let's remove it. Put it somewhere. Like maybe here. Just a little solitary side passage. It would be perfect for killing off unsuspecting victims. I do have an L shape here that I can use if I want. Just extend my reach by as much as I want. I think I'd rather do that with this one. As for you, maybe this. Slowly work my way towards putting these away. Just make it a big loop. That sounds nice. Actually, I can make it a 4-size room, so I could put some upgrades into it later. And if I were to remove this kitchen over here, that would mean this would be the only way for the humans to go. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'm not sure if this card is going to stay here the next day. We're going to have to see. Okay, this is night 3 over here. Humans can appear with traits. These are extra buffs or debuffs the human can have. Hover over a trait icon to read its description. So currently we have Lori here with no traits. The next one that's gonna come in will be a Pathfinder who will enter through a side entrance, which is somewhere in the house. We cannot tell where from. So let's worry about that later. Let's put you closer to draining range. Oh, that's a problem. You spawned right here, so next turn you are going to enter the heart room. And it doesn't look like I can do anything about it. Because this would do only 4 damage And you have 5 health. So it really is inevitable. Well, unless I can do it like this, actually. Damage you for 2. So now I can use Killing Spree on you. Okay, that gave 40 essence. Okay, shifting hallways. Move any human to a random room. So now I just have to click this and pray that the random room doesn't pick this one. Okay, it picked this room. And you're currently stunned for this turn. But the next turn you're going to see the corpse and panic, I think. Unless I move you to adjacent room. But again, that runs the risk of putting you here, which is exactly where I was just now. So let's just put some tension and some drain. You see, human has panicked by either witnessing your heart room or a corpse. Don't let them escape. Their information will increase the strength of future humans arriving. So letting them leave is gonna be a problem. But I can drain you. There we go. That's 60 essence. Gonna pick a card again. Marked by the house. Put it on any human. It gives them hex, which adds 1 tension each turn. That's very useful. Gathering miasma. It stays until the end of the night. Increase all damage and drain on cards by 1. So this is kind of like a power type of card. Or pick another consume. Or compel. I can get away with not having compel just yet. I feel like if I can put a hex on them early, it would pay. Okay, sitting currently at 30 sustain with 80 essence. Let's buy a rooming, and this card stays. So really there is no excuse not to just grab 1 or 2. Okay, here's an upgrade for mechanical room. Connected rooms will have a sustained cost reduction of 10 essence, but this room itself gives a sustain of 30. So you would need to put it on a room that has at least 3 others adjacent to break even. Maybe if I had more essence to play with, I would consider this. But not just yet. Okay, I got guest rooms here and here. I want to put something in the middle here. So that would need to be a living room, perhaps. Now, let's see. I can move this kitchen from here to here, which would give it a 20 sustain, because it has a longer path from the heart. But if I connect it with this one, I think that would drop down the cost actually. Let's see if I'm right. Gotta put it here and then put the living room like this. Yeah, that actually drops the sustain. Which kind of will be a problem, because it adds up to 55 and I only have 50, which put me down to negative, which means losing 1 health. I could remove the bad tower. Well, no, not the bad tower. This kitchen. That would drop the sustain. And, well, if I remove this, that would again increase everything because of the path. So I just have to suck it up this time. Down to negative. Stone Mason has entered your realm. These are humans with magical abilities hunting for supernatural entities. They will head directly for your heart room. Once they enter your heart room, they will start a ritual that damages your heart every turn. Stop them. Okay, got William over here, who has Doctor's Bag. Every turn, a random explorer in the same room recovers 1 health. And Soothing. At the end of the turn, other explorers in the room lose 1 tension. And this stonemason here, see, he has a higher sanity than normal. He's also tough. Cannot take more than 4 damage at once. Okay, so Soothing doesn't apply to the human who has it. So I'm just gonna mark him and wait for a couple turns. I really like how much you can zoom in on this game. There's a lot of attention to detail, like this rug. Carpet, I should say. Look at it. It's so intricate. Also, you got all these pictures in the rooms. It looks really nice, even if you're completely zoomed out. Really sets the tone. I really like it. Okay, now I can just set them up a little. Oh, got another human over here. Henry is a bleeder. Takes 1 damage at the start of a turn if they do damage on the turn before. And he only has 3 health. So a single one of these would kill him in 1 turn. But right now, what I need to do is get rid of you, because you are taking the shortest path to the heart. And you're actually gonna go over here. I think you're gonna be in a good position to kill over here, or in the bell tower. Well, actually, I can try moving you to a random room. That moved you back here. No, it moved you here. That's the opposite of what I was going for. Okay, at least these two are harmless. So I might as well just use up the tension here for a little damage. He's gonna regain it anyway because of the mark. Yeah, you're going there, you're going there. Now, you shouldn't be here. Can I do anything about it? Anything at all? I can kill you with a consume, but that would still leave you as a problem. Well, you know what? At this point I'm willing to risk that. Let's hit you and consume. Essence is important here. Yeah, now I just need to kill you. Like so. Okay. I was paying a little less than full attention until now, but it looks like driving them insane gives you 20 essence, and outright killing them gives you 40, probably because you can't hide the bodies, and you're essentially making your job harder, especially when there are more humans around. Okay, now you're going this way too. I kinda want to move you somewhere random. Where'd you go? Over here. Now you would find the corpse here, but because you're a bleeder, I can just hit you once, and next turn you're gonna bleed to death. And that's free essence. What do we get this time? Unending Madness. Solo human. Drain 1. Upgrade this permanently if targeted turns insane this way. That actually works really well with the mark. The multiplier would guarantee that the first hit would work. Reclaiming Roots. Any human. Deal 4 damage. Add 2 tension. Costs 1 less AP for every card discarded this night. I don't actually have any way of discarding, so not gonna take this. Chilling Cold, I already have this. Collapsing Spaces 2, so I will take this. I wonder how you can remove cards from your battle deck. Let's see. I could buy a phobia room that doesn't have a high sustain cost. The phobia room drains explorers entering the room. As long as this room is not investigated, the drain amount is equal to the amount of adjacent rooms. Okay, and investigate means that if a human stays in this room, they're gonna remove this effect. So you kinda have to evacuate every time they get in here. You know what? Sure, let's try it. And buy a move rooming. Alright, how do I do this? Well, if I had one more room, I could probably move the bell tower here. And put something else in its place. So the phobia room needs at least 4 tiles. So that's only these 2. And drain is equal to the amount of adjacent rooms. So if I put it here, that would be 2 drain. But this living room is a 3 drain. But it would kind of only work once, because this is literally the first room they go into. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, there isn't much I can move around here. Probably the next day. Okay, now we got 2 humans at once. You are soothing, and you have a doctor's bag. The next one who arrives will have soothing and frail, takes an additional damage for each 20% of missing health. So, random explorer in the same room recovers 1 health. I do not know if it includes this one. One way to find out. Just damage both of them. Like so. Okay, you're the one who got healed. Let's see. Put the mark on you. Because soothing doesn't affect yourself. Gonna wait for this one. Can't use consume yet. Let's speed things up by having more tension on you. Okay, and the draining of the phobia room actually used up the tension. That's very good for us. And you can see these are going to be investigating, removing the drain effect from this room. Well, not if I have anything to say about that. Okay, now you're gonna move. And next time I hit you, you're gonna get it one way or another. Okay, now I can use Unending Madness on you. Make you insane and upgrade this card. Okay, it upgraded to Drain 2. So if I can keep this going, that would be my strongest card. And you're insane. So you're just going to stay here. Can still be killed for more essence. Probably consume works on them just fine. Let's see, gonna put you close to killing spree range. Like this. Get you here. You're going to investigate, and I can't actually stop you, but I can mark you. And since you're sitting at 0, I can freely consume you, right? Indeed I can. That's a whole lot of essence. Okay, looks like there are no more humans incoming, so I can just take my time with you. Get this one upgraded again. Triple damage. Actually hit you a little bit more. Almost there. Actually fully there. Let's do this. Get you 4 sanity. And then hit you with Unending Madness. And there we go. Alright, and I think that's gonna be it from me. This is Deck of Hounds. I'm going to leave a link to the Steam page in the description if you want to wishlist it. I'm really enjoying this game. It's a nice mix of card game and tactics, and as you can see, it is as easy to gain essence as it is to lose it with a bad room design. I can't wait to see what else they got in store for the full release. I'm Green Pangolin, and I'm gonna come back with another demo some other time. Until then, have a good day.